Getting your pew-pews out the way. I thought that today we could try the heated gloves.
Oh my gosh. Now we're about to get plugged into the matrix.
About to get plugged into the matrix. I bet this is going to absolutely ruin like the live, like plugging in something to the USB port. Yeah, what better time?
I think you might have to set it up or something.
There's no software that goes along with it. Yes, okay. It's a USB powered. No, exactly. If any sparks go, if any sparks go a-flying. Oh my gosh, you are the worst. Shut up. Okay, everybody, look, I got USB heated gloves that I got on Amazon. So we're gonna all see if these work today. Oh, we're gonna learn today. Okay, hold on. Okay. So the USB glove. Now, I guess one thing I don't like is that there doesn't appear to be like a power option. Like you can't turn them on and off. It's like when you plug them in, they are on. So
there's no button.
We're gonna try. No button that I see. Mom said first, which you are first, Mom. Hello. Good morning, Heath. Good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, Tammy. Hi, Gigi. TC's here, says, good morning, heated gloves. I know, right? Yes, they are. Chris said, hey, everybody, I might have to jump off if my daughter's Zoom class starts. Well, hopefully it won't. She don't need nothing for real. But hi, Chris. I'm glad that you're here. Good morning, Gail. Let's see. Gigi's here. Okay, you guys, first of all, I can feel the heat.
I think you just turned into a superhero.
I can feel the heat a little bit, so I'm hoping that it it continues to heat up because I do feel the heat. That's exciting. Everybody, look! I'm wearing heated gloves. There is like a little. It's USB powered. There's a power cord that goes into.
It goes. It's not, isn't it?
That goes into each glove. And so there is a yellow heated patch on the top of the glove. There's a yellow heated patch like on the bottom, on the inside, right? So it is supposed to be heating these two, patches to provide heat to my hands.
And they're like cute little mittens, so she can do that.
I do not want to use the mitten functionality.
That is so cute.
No. Feast here says, morning all, first day of online school starts. Oh my gosh. D says, morning, good weather's getting some free coffee before we're off to the shops. Absolutely. Lord DB, shopping. Shelly said, good morning. So excited to catch a weekday live. We're glad that you're here, Shelly.
Good morning, everyone.
He said, looks kind of like the Nintendo Power Gloves. I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
She said, I need battery operated ones for work. Yeah, I couldn't see like any sort of portable anythings. Like these were the only ones.
On Amazon.
Yeah, like on Amazon. These were the ones I found. They were like $13.
Google said Amazon.
Kathy P and AZ says, good morning, Whack Fam. It's Monday and I'm here for the heated gloves. I know, right? I'm hoping that the heat gets a little bit more because right now it is very faint, but it is there. So Cece's here, says, good morning, family. Autumn and Richard. Hi. Matrey's here, says, that seems amazing. I was hoping to see about getting the heating units only to switch into my handmade gloves. I know, right? Or to stitch into my handmade gloves. That's interesting. That's pretty much what they did here. Yeah. And it is happening.
Yeah, basically.
Good morning, Kelly. Mom said Autumn today's Aunt Beverly's birthday. I do know that. Everybody, today's my Aunt Beverly's birthday.
Yay.
We're getting her a fire stick for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
Because she wanted, no, we're not doing anything. Because she wanted Scorpion season 4 on DVD. And I was like, wait a minute, physical DVDs?
Oh,
that's just plain wasteful. So I told her we'd get her a fire stick and then we'd buy the digital version of that. So.
I mean, but if you want some, I don't know, where would you find those at?
Linda on Amazon. Linda said, good morning, Whack Fam. Oh, those look great, Autumn. Thank you. Lisa said, sending some of this beautiful Maryland sunshine to each and everyone this morning. It is sunny here, but it is cold. So yes, I know, and they get seafood.
Me there.
Exactly. So let's. He said, "Can't your husband hold your hands to warm you up?" Absolutely not, because Richard is stingy with his body heat.
Oh my God.
He's like, "Oh, don't touch me with them cold hands of yours? Don't nobody want that.
That is not true at all. It's the fact that you want to touch my tender bits. You want to get under my shirt.
Yeah, like, my favorite thing to do is to touch his belly. Like, because that's where the true warmth is. That's where your body heat is.
That shocks me to the core.
And yeah, that shocks him to the core.
Drains about 40% more.
Kathy P and AZ says, sending all of you our record heat. Going to be 89 today. Lord Jesus. Latanya here says, good morning, everyone. Fee said, my husband is the same with my cold feet in bed. Yeah, I know, right? So I always get in bed first. So I am always warm by the time he comes to bed. Dr. Wise is here. Says, good morning, WAC fam.
You just have to embrace me.
Gail said, I wish it was sunny here, but it is cold. Exactly. It is sunny and cold where we are.
Oh, that's amazing. Sunny and cold.
I feel like these gloves have been on long enough to where they should be giving me all the heat they got. And I don't feel like they're giving me all the heat that they got.
Well, I mean, that might
like when I press my hands together, like the pressure of me pressing my hands together helps. But like
when you're not pressing,
when I'm not pressing them on there, it doesn't really radiate too well. So, yeah, Cece said prayer still going for Keto Dana. Yes, absolutely. Dana's not going to be back for a while, and so. Yeah, we got the news. She shared the news yesterday of the untimely passing of her brother. And so just our prayers go to her. And so all of those who are affected by sudden loss, like it's just nothing like I could ever imagine. So Dr. Watts said we are a crisp 47 degrees here in Georgia. That's kind of what we are here, probably more like 37, but you know,
wonderful
it's
and crisp.
Cold. Yeah, Sheila said, good morning, Autumn and Richard and my WAC fam. Hi, Sheila. Let me see. Yeah, they're just not getting warm enough. That hurts.
Oh no.
Like,
well, how much you pay for them?
$13.
Oh,
yeah, I'll probably return them.
That's disposable income.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can, you know, but the thing is, see, normally I'd be like, oh, $13, and like, but I would keep them, but it wouldn't help, you know. So I was like, I might as well just take these back to the store and get my $13 back and get this stuff out of my house, because then I'll just have, you know, I just have gloves that I don't need, you know. So yeah. So overall, the review is not strong enough. Like the concept is really good, and there is some heat. Like there, I mean, there is some heat, but it's just like it would need to be that in order. And even then, it still needs to be hotter. Like these are warm at best. I know they don't want to burn your hands off. There's no buttons that are like, you know, small, medium, large, or whatever. Like no. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if anything, it's just a heating pad. It's just a heating pad inside, Velcroed inside of a glove. Wait a minute. Yeah. Exactly.
We're going to put that out. Right?
Yeah. But the heating element is just too weak.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like it's just so weak. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just faint.
If that's the case, it would have to be a thicker glove.
I'd say it had to be a thinner glove so the more heat would get to you. But
not thicker glove, but not like cotton. It had to be like leather or some kind of insulation as well.
But see, it's not only but that's just a regular glove at that point, you know. So
especially when you have to walk around like with the cords hanging from everywhere.
Exactly. So
because the fashion sense is definitely not there.
Yeah, so this is just a regular glove with a heating element. It's not bad at all, but it's just not strong enough for someone that has like super chronically cold hands. It's just not going to like help you a lot. I think what is it, this way? No, it has to, the Velcro is on the outside so it can stick to the gloves. So yeah, I'll just place it right in there. And then easy peasy, Velcro squeezy. Don't buy these, even though they're only $13. So he said it's only 52 degrees here, but we still turned the heater on this morning. Yeah, we've been having the heat on. Like I'm not, you know, about that life anymore. I just need to wear more clothes. That's always my problem with this time of year. Is like I need long sleeves. I need layers. I need those. Dr. Watts said put those inserts in some isotoner gloves. I know, right? But the thing is, the inserts, it's not even
You just need better gloves.
It needs better inserts. Like the heating element is not like what you want it to be.
I guess that's the one they found the perfect frequency so they don't catch fire.
Maitreya said, maybe I'll just add pockets for those heat packs instead of electronic ones. Food for thought. That's interesting. I will say that I feel like the little heat packs get warmer than this. It fades, because the little heat pack only lasts for so long. But I feel like they do get warmer than this. So
like temporary. So
yes.
Go through them really.
Maitreya said, if I wore enough clothes to be warm, I'd be like that kid in A Christmas Story, and I would have moved my arms. Exactly, pretty much. So he said, at least you bought them on Amazon so you can return them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. They're getting returned.
Super simple.
I mean, the concept, genius. Like this was exactly what I was looking for. A glove, like an electronic glove that I could heat, but the execution just needs to be a little bit better. So,
well, you have to learn.
Yeah, I mean, you learn by trying, you learn by doing. So, yes, I am going to take these off because there's no point at this point. I'm going to unplug them.
Will they keep your hands warm?
No, they weren't keeping my hands warm. Well, like, they were keeping my hands warm as much as regular gloves were, but that's not enough. That's the whole point. So, yeah. Today, I'm excited because we are going to... we're going grocery shopping because we couldn't go Friday because I was not in town. Yes. So we are doing that. Yeah, but today is a fasting day for me. So I'm not, eating anything like that. I will be having my bulletproof coffee because now I do need to be warm. I need to be warmed up. Kelly said, what about latex gloves under your gloves? They usually make my hands sweat. Yeah, that would not be good. No, I wouldn't want to do that at all.
Yeah, no, that's layers on top of layers.
Chris said, sorry, I'm not typing a lot. I'm gathering together my analysis data from the 4-week experiment I did for Dave. Going to do a blog post. Dave's planning to come on our live tomorrow night to do the analysis. That's amazing. Don't worry. I'm glad that you're here, Chris. Yeah. Hashtag multitask. I can't do it. So,
making a brisket or something.
So yes, now you guys are talking about A Christmas Story, that fine Italian lamp with the leg. Like, okay, you guys, like I've told the story before and I'll tell it to anybody that'll hear it. I have never seen A Christmas Story, the movie, all the way through. Never seen it. But it's one of those like The Color Purple sort of things where like enough pop culture references to where you can pretend like you've seen it. Like, you'll shoot your eye out, or remember when he got kicked down that slide? That was hilarious. Or oh my God, his tongue was stuck to the pole. Like all of those things about. And so it makes it, you can be in the conversation. And I say that as The Color Purple because I had not seen The Color Purple all the way through till like, like a few, like when I was in college and my best friend made me watch it. But up until then, you could Color Purple pass. Like, oh, you told Harpo to beat me. Oh, you sure is ugly. Ha, ha, ha. Like, you can do all of that stuff, I mean, it's like, you can fake it that you've seen The Color Purple,
Oh my
gosh. That's what I was doing to A Christmas Story. But a couple of years ago, we are me and my best friend Ho Ho are season patrons to the theater. So we had tickets to A Christmas Story. The musical came to the Kentucky Center for the Arts.
Yes.
And so we were like, well, I was like, I've never seen the movie. I generally don't like the movie, but we got these tickets. We're going to go see it.
You generally don't like the movie?
I mean, the things that it never made me interested to watch it,
You never liked it enough to watch it.
Yeah, to ever watch it. But I was like, we got these tickets, so I'm going to do it. So I was like, well, we got the tickets. We're going to go see it. You guys, that musical was one of the favorite things I've ever seen. Like, first of all, the children actors were so good, but the music was good. And then, you could interweave all the scenes from the movie. You're like, oh, okay, I remember. That's how that all fits together. Yep. It was so good. Still never seen the movie, but that play was so good.
I grew up liking it.
That's all I'm saying.
I like to blame TBS for making me not like it now.
I know, right? We're playing it so much.
Because they marathon the crap out of it to the point where I cannot stand that movie anymore.
Cece says, Autumn, you're going grocery shopping while fasting. You're brave. Yeah, I mean, it's not even really a temptation for me. Like grocery shopping is such a methodical, robotic act that it's just like, like going shopping with a cheat day would cause me more anxiety. It'd be like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like that's when my mind starts to go awry. But when I'm just shopping for my meal prep food, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, I'm all business. Exactly.
Yeah, I was A Christmas Story that used to be one of those movies, but I just cannot stand it anymore. Just because, like, I just go out of my way. Not if it's on, I'll turn the channel now, just because.
That's how I feel about Fresh Prince.
Okay, that's a great segue there.
Sorry, we're talking about things where if you see it, you just turn the channel.
Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes, every show we talking about.
Kelly said, "I don't think I've seen It's a Wonderful Life from beginning to end." Exactly. Okay, everybody, put in the comments. What is that movie where like you know enough of it to be, but you're like, when can you not remember sitting and watching it from beginning to end? I want to know. Rashana Sear says, "Grandirizing and happy Monday." Hashtag whack fam. So I know that I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life all the way through. Kathy P says, my kids watch A Christmas Story so many times on TBS Marathon that I can practically recite it. Exactly. He said, we got to visit the A Christmas Story house during our 50-50 challenge. That's cool. Where is that?
Nice.
So Gigi said, Kelly, it took me years to see it from start to finish. I finally did the whole thing. That's pretty funny. Fee says, I didn't like A Christmas Story because of the marathons also, but nope, not having cable. I want to see it every few years.
Oh, yeah, I need a few years off. You know what I mean? I can't. If I go like a decade without seeing it, then I'll re-like it again. But TBS has burned it out of me right now.
That's so
For me, though, my number one is a tie between National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Home Alone.
Are those your favorite Christmas movies? Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, because I know we've seen National Lampoon's Christmas, from start to finish because we watched that last year. So
see, that
was another movie that I had never seen from start to finish.
Oh yeah, no, right? Hilarious.
Oh my God, Fee said I've never seen Hocus Pocus, and I'm okay with that. You could be. It's too scary. Don't do it. Shelly said I haven't seen The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music is another one of those movies where I know enough parts, but I cannot tell you if I've seen it from beginning to end.
Sound of Music is my color purple. That reference you talked about earlier. That's the one was like, the heels are alive.
Yes. Oh my God, you must have seen the whole movie if you know that part.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's what I'm
saying.
Fake
it till you make it. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Gigi said I still don't like Danny Glover because of the color purple. I know it's crazy. I mean, look, I never really hate villains, but I mean, on Outlander though, the guy that plays Blackjack Randall, I'm like, ooh, I just don't like him no matter what.
Well, you have to understand too. If you're a villain, it's just either you're a really great actor or you're just good at being.
Gail said, Autumn's A Christmas Story house is in Cleveland, Ohio. That's amazing.
Ohio, one of those old Midwest, what was it, northern Midwesty towns.
Oh my gosh. Heath says my favorite Christmas movies are Die Hard, Gremlins, and The Ref. I have to watch them all each year. You're one of those anti-Christmas movie
actually,
people.
My mom, two of those is my mom's favorite as well. Christmas, The Ref and Die Hard are her absolute favorite.
You told me about The Ref before.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, I've never seen it.
Hilarious. So. It's me and her watched it one long time ago. Me and my mom laughed so hard. We're like, it's a favorite. We have the DVD in my mom's house.
What is it about?
It's about a small town criminal who gets stuck like in this little small town because he robbed somebody, but he gets stuck with his family who like hate each other. But he has to pretend like they're all pretending like around the family who hates it. It's so witty. The banter is amazing.
Fee said Scrooged with Bill Murray is my favorite Christmas movie.
I'll put any Bill Murray.
I like Bill Murray.
I won't say you're wrong there.
Yes.
Scrooge is pretty daggone good.
You know what Christmas movie I like, but it's like super deep is The Family Stone. Like that made me have a whole new respect for all the actors that were in that movie. That was really good. So, Lisa said, I'm with you on the Blackjack actor. Last night I was watching The Crown and realized he plays Prince Philip. I felt some kind of way. Now I got to watch The Crown. No, don't make me do it. I know I'm 4 seasons behind, but I have been wanting to watch that anyway because everyone says it's so good. And John Lithgow. So, Yeah, Gail says, so funny because A Christmas Story was made in my city, watched with my ex-husband years ago, and he loved it, but I haven't watched it since. I mean, I've never seen it, and I don't know if I ever need to see it.
I loved it growing up, but TBS, thank you very much.
But I'll tell you this, that Broadway play will always have a special place in my
I've never
heart.
seen the play. I'm actually
it's so good. I can't wait till Broadway starts back up, or at least like Broadway, the tours, so that me and my honey buns can go to the theater together. Yes. So we are in, so we're watching Outlander. They're in Paris, and like the fashion is just something totally like amazing and different than what they were when they were in Scotland.
Yeah,
so
that's just true.
It's very, it's very interesting. I think we're on episode 4 or 5. So we are making our way through it. It is exciting.
Yes, you are a really big fan.
Yes. I am
really
a fan.
Enjoyed it too. I've enjoyed it. It's very unique.
Fee said, "OMG, The Crown is so good. Can't wait to watch the new season." Yeah, I know it's good. It's just one of them things I got to watch.
I'm always here for a good story.
Sheila said, "Well, Michigan is going back a phase and closing indoor dining and enforcing virtual school. That's crazy. Like all indoor dining.
We've had virtual school the whole time.
Yes.
Like I said, Louisville.
The dining's been 50%. Right?
Everything's ramping up, but we're still.
Chris says, "Gotta go. Bye. See you later." Cece said, "I actually Netflix binge watched yesterday. Surprisingly, what did you watch?" I love Netflix. Yesterday we watched a lot of football. There were some really big plays in football. Yeah. No. We actually watched Netflix before football.
I was gonna say we would sneak some Netflix.
Yeah, we snuck some Netflix in. Yeah, I mean, thank you for recommending Outlander. I really like it. So now I gotta watch it. But do you know what I was thinking? But do you know what I was thinking now? Like now, at this point, I also got to go to my DVR. Like now, all my fall shows are stacking up.
Oh my God!
I know. It's too what? Absolutely not. But now there's just too much content like that I have to consume.
You're so cute.
But Trey said we watched the Queen's Gambit over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
we need to finish that because I binge watched like 8 episodes in a day, and I think there's 11, so I only have a couple more, but I need to finish that.
You are big on that.
It was a good show, and I like it when there's people in shows that I've never seen before, and like that girl is the star of the show, and I've never seen her in anything.
I am a big fan of watching storylines, watching how the director and the writers and actors how they tell the story and how from different angles you can perceive things.
Absolutely,
I'm a big fan of all that. No, and like every time period, like I'm never like the way I like Outlanders because you've never heard of the story before. Like it's never been like who's ever heard of a time traveling girl who doesn't know how she gets back and forth through time and has to live in these eras as if she's stuck forever. And it's a wonderful story. I have to say I agree.
Absolutely. But Trey said, I was impressed that if you know chess, they're showing accurate games. The moves they show are valid. So that's another thing that I also liked about the Queen's Gambit. It was such the perfect balance of if I don't know anything about chess, this is still interesting enough for me to watch. Like they don't spend too much time on it, but then it's not like one of those shows that it's a chess tournament, but they don't talk about chess at all. You know, like they are. I feel like it's very smartly the way that they're doing.
It's all about the writing.
Yeah. So I feel like they were educating. I feel like they were educating the viewer during the first couple episodes as they were educating her. You remember how like the janitor taught her how to play chess? I feel like they were also teaching us how to play chess, or at least the things where we could understand what was going on.
Well, that's the way writing is supposed to go. It's like in the beginning you slowly explain while you're here.
Exactly.
Then you can start
it's called #exposition. You know what I'm saying?
You're keeping
I know, right? Thank you so much. So Lisa said the Queen's Gambit was good, a nice short series. Is there like a season 2? Was that like a limited event? Also, was it a true story? Like, did this woman live in Lexington, Kentucky? Because that's really neat. But yeah, there's lots of television on these days. This is my favorite time of the year.
Now the DVR is getting full as hell.
Yeah, now, oh no, I have to watch this television or it'll get erased. Like, oh shucks, what do we do? You know? So I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about my weight. I ate yesterday. I made some delicious cheesy eggs, and I had some moon cheese, and I had some bacon, and I had some chocolate bars. Yes, I did. Some Kiss My Keto chocolate bars, and I had some ice cream, which was really good.
What flavor ice cream?
chocolate peanut butter from Rebel. Yay. It was delicious. But I did stop eating at 1:30. Like I said, my eating window would close at 2. And I know. And it did.
Quit
stopped eating at 1:30. So Tanya's here, says, hey, good morning. I'm here. Well, I'm glad you're here, Tanya. So Cece said the world is going backward with the COVID. Yeah, I mean, it's
well, we knew it ain't going nowhere.
Too quick, too soon. So now we're reeling it back in.
It's a part of life now.
So Vita said, "Good morning, WAC fam. Made it. Yeah, yes. All Michigan restaurants and schools are closing. No more indoor gatherings. Ooh, yikes. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be what's happening everywhere. Like we've got to get it back under control.
Especially the places that didn't do anything. Like that's what I'm saying. At least everybody was different. Everything's different, so different pockets were doing different things.
Exactly.
It was not the same page across anything.
Oh my God. Lisa said, hey, Richard, Tony got me a big old Ninja Foodie for my birthday last Wednesday. It's awesome. Any recommendations?
I mean, you can definitely do a great egg loaf.
No.
That's guaranteed.
Egg loaf is really good. I need to make an egg loaf.
Well, that's guaranteed. And you can add things to it. Egg loaves are just so... Because in the air, in a Ninja Foodie, they get so crisp and fluffy at the same time.
Exactly.
You will not go wrong.
He said, will we ever go back to no masks? You know, me and Richard talk about that a lot. I think this is the introduction of like masks forever. Like not for everyone. Like there will be a time when it's no longer mandated by law. But I do think that this is the beginning of like, well, people just wear masks in public now, you know? Like if you looked, in Asian country, they've been doing it for years.
I brought that up with a friend of mine. I was like, I remember like 5-6 years ago looking at like a YouTube Korean video, and I was like, they're all wearing masks. I was like, man, that has to be so weird.
Yeah.
Fast forward through time, and I'm like, hey, now we're all the same.
Yeah. So it's just like, I feel like this is the beginning of that. Like from now on, there are just going to be some people that wear face masks.
Well, also, I think given the situation, like once the vaccine happens, there'll still be people that will always wear masks. That's true. But once everything starts slowly, it just takes responsible people in the right places, and everything's going to slowly go down.
Yeah, I saw something like some breaking news article, like the vaccine is like 95% effective.
I definitely think it's around for the next 3 to 5 years. That's what I'm saying. The next 3 to 5 years, just get used to it.
Yeah.
Then after that. After about 5, I think.
So normal. Ate all my delicious food. I didn't exercise yesterday. I didn't exercise today either. My plan was to exercise today, but I got like caught up in working this morning. Plus my computer was going so slow that it took me so long to get working that by the time I actually got working, it was too late to work out. So I might work out later in the day. Probably not. You guys know me, but I'm going to start hitting it back tomorrow. Definitely. Either way, stepped on the scale today, 184.6 plus minus 0. I'll take that on an eating day.
That shows everything slowly getting back to normal.
Yeah. So I'll be fasting today and then eating normally this week. I mean, Thanksgiving is like in a week from Thursday, right?
What?
So it's just like, I don't even have to like,
it's already here.
Wait too long till my next cheat day. God. Plus that. It's like a savory cheat day. I'm so excited. Oh, yes. So I'm very excited about that.
I gotta go out and buy stuff.
Yes. I know, right? I'm so excited. So I have no reason to get back on track. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward, being in Atlanta was fun, but I'm glad to be home. Me and my sister have lots of work to do. So that is what we are getting to. And also I did something huge. I went ahead and planned out all the rest of my off-plan days, like for the rest of the year, like all the rest of my red days. Because you remember I told you when I went to Atlanta and then I came back and filled out my year of keto thing, I was like, oh, I have way fewer off-plan days than I thought. Especially if there's supposed to be 2 coming up for Thanksgiving and then for Christmas and everything. I needed them days, But like, I'm glad that I use those red days because that food was good, and it was stuff that I would have never bought for myself. Exactly. So so it was really fun, but I was just like, ooh, that put a wrench in my plan. Roach coaches. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we ain't gonna start to talk about that.
I don't know if he's food truck, so but walk around he is.
Exactly.
Don't follow Heath to the food truck.
I know, right?
Everybody else.
Well, to the construction site where the food trucks are. So Cece said yesterday I did a little carving stuffed baked sweet potato with beef tips. That sounds good.
I know, right?
Jeffrey said Rams win the NFL football game. They played against the Seahawks, right?
Yeah,
they did win. I know, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a tough.
I thought you were still thinking about
game.
blackjack at that time.
I know, right? It was pretty soon. But
on the brain.
Carb is what I meant. Oh, so carb up. Okay, well, I mean that's fine. Sweet potatoes aren't bad, I would say. You know, there's
in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, if you're gonna do something like that, sweet potatoes always make more sense to me. I know, right? So I am, like I said, looking forward to getting back on track. I'll be posting the Unlock the Box today. Then I'll be doing Smash the Crate on Wednesday, and then I'll do a meal prep because I'm showing everybody how to make those biscuits, the buttery biscuits. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So that's exciting as well. So yes. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and get off here so that we can get to the store and get back because I still got to go to the shop today. Like today's a regular Monday.
Yeah, regular Mondays too.
I know, right? So I got to spend a regular Monday. But everyone have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow at 9:30.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.